Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Versailles. Today we're going to do a run against Lissandra using Spirit Blossom Teemo. For Relics I'm using Grand General's Counterplan, Wicked Harvest, and Chemtech Duplicator. I considered double Grand Generals, but it's hard to beat Spell Shield and it feels like it just costs too much mana. Wicked Harvest is because we're going to try to get Mortal Marks. Also, if you have his Relic, the Mischief Maker's Flute, you want to pair that with Wicked Harvest. Then when you drop Teemo, you're gonna get 3 puff caps in their deck for every unit that's on the board, so that's a fair amount of puff caps, and that would be pretty good. I don't think this works because Wording Stone with Quick Strike is bad. You do want to find things with mana, but failing that, I think I'm fine with Nami with Capture. I think that'll work out okay. Mana, always the best thing, and I'm going to take this just because it's 2 units. We don't want to spend any rerolls because we do want to have the rerolls for the Ethereal Remitter. So that is kind of the idea here. Cost reduction on Shroomsplosion is amazing because we're going to be using that with Grand General's Counterplan, and I think summoning a champion with Yoink also gives us an extra blocker. Normally it's not going to be that good outside of that. Warden of the Tribes is one of the harder adventures in my opinion. So we're going to keep a Shroomsplosion so we can deal with this person. And now that we've done that, we can go ahead and yoink and attack. It is good to draw your champion. We did not accomplish that here. I think we just play this card. Playing their cards adds puff caps to their deck. The more puff caps, the better. I think we're fine attacking with this guy. Probably should have played Super Cool Star Chart to see what I got out of it. There might have been like a solution. Attacking with everything to lower their health, so that if we get our Teemo, we can play it. If I were to find Crescent Strike there, I would have been really happy, but I didn't. So if I play Teemo, I get hit with Ancient Yeti. If I don't play Teemo and play Devour instead, I get hit with the Mighty Poro. Neither option is super great for me. So I lost most of my deck, which is okay. We're going to kill this guy, block this guy, and we're going to concerted strike over here. Okay, drawing cards is bad. But we'll go ahead and get rid of one of their units. I think we attack for everything. Yeah. That was never gonna be good. But we made it through. And we'll take parlay with Gloom, I guess. Do draw our champion this time, which is nice. Drop Rue. We're gonna block everything here. I don't want to take damage. We can get a Yeti, that would be nice. But I don't think so. I think I can pass again. Yeah. They're gonna be able to steal a lot of our cards, which is fine, I guess.
Let the tide carry you.
They're out there.
Move aside, small fry. You won't stop me. Ride adventure starts with mushrooms.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Just trying to help. Nothing like the great outdoors. Armed and ready. Size doesn't mean everything. I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
Chemtech is active now. We have a little bit more leverage, I guess.
So back it up. No fear. Back it up.
I don't really want to take 11 damage. This would be 10.
Afraid.
I can kill that, but if I do, I lose my Teemo. I can stress defense, but then I don't have mana to play it. Take 9 damage this way. I think it's just gonna have to be.
Will no one listen?
Maybe could have played entrapment, but I thought my board was full. Unclear anymore. And we're basically okay now.
Up there in the mountains.
We just stress defense here. And we win. Coup de Grace has a mana gem better than Puff Cap Puff destroying itself. I'm Inevitable against Teemo is going to be bad because the whole idea is they draw cards and all their units take damage, and now this is going to cause their units to grow. So, not looking forward to this. I think I want to hold the mana.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I feel like I'm definitely going to need this stress defense. So we're just going to double block here. That's going to give them all I am inevitable. Then we're going to drop Teemo, which is just going to make them bigger.
You'll never know what hit 'em.
And a coup de grace here. This will give me our mana gem.
Doesn't mean everything.
And also keep Teemo alive, which is also important. And I'm going to drop Tidal Wave because it's not that great of a card anyway.
Little present.
What good are the war mothers?
And we play a blocker. Block over here, and I think this will kill this unit. Yeah. Go into Yoink. I think it just attack here. Since it's gloom damage, it does not trigger I am inevitable.
Good. He would approve, I think. To the forge.
Did you hold this?
Stories untold.
Kindle, did you wander off again? Success is planting your mushrooms right. You'll never know what hit 'em.
Yeah, we're just sort of keeping their units down while making ours bigger.
Let me see.
Or more of ours, I guess. They're not actually growing in size.
Adventure starts with mushrooms. This hurt.
It was easier than I expected. I think I'm gonna take Shallow Siren, Terrify, triggers traps. Skip here. And we're looking for Mortal Marks, which we find in one. Amazing. It gives us these 4 rerolls that we didn't use earlier. 4 spells. I'd rather have a mana gem than Spellslinger, but Spellslinger is really good. Don't know that Trifarian Might does anything for our deck. Think no. And we end up not finding anything. So we take Mystic Meditation. Mortal Marks plus Wicked Harvest is a really good combination against Lissandra. I think it's one of the best things you can do with rare relics. And Darklorn isn't too bad. Play this spell for free. Steal their Stormbringer because it's the thing that I think will impact us negatively the most. As Mystic Meditation, this cost will be reduced over time, so I don't need to spend it now, I can just kind of hold. And I think we just dropped Teemo here to get rid of that unit. Looks kind of scary. I guess we get an attack. Saves our mana for anything coming up. Playing this as a passing move. I don't want to get hit with like a second avalanche. We could kill it, but I'm going to send it back to the deck so I can get a mana gem. There's an avalanche. New Teemo. I guess we can entrapment here. So we know they have another avalanche in the deck, and maybe 2 Stormbringers. Part of the reason we use Grand Generals is so that we can mass produce Teemos.
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
So we actually don't have Titanic allies, so playing that would kill everything on the board. That's okay, we just replay. And every time we play, we're adding more puff caps to their deck. That's okay, we just replay. I'm fine dropping Nami here. And try to level her up. Not super convinced I knew what happened there, but it's fine. Essence Thief has a crystal carrier. Need the mana gems. Especially early mana gems. And we're gonna mine Meld away. Probably fine. And I want to keep all those cards. So, not too much of a mind meld, but a little bit. Roll everything, we need to have Teemo. Don't think I attack yet. We can't let these dogs live. If they do, they'll grow. And then that'll kind of undo the whole point of having mortal marks. Tidal Wave being super useful right now. Little bit unexpected, but cool. And we do have our mana gem on board now. I drop a Grandma, see if it just kills her unit. It really didn't. That was awful. I have to lose my Teemo here. I don't think there's a way around it. Would have been helpful around earlier. A little bit of ebb and flow. Missed the unit we needed to hit, unfortunately. And let's get out of here. You have a lot of regeneration, so I can be a little more lenient with how much damage I have taken. Also, don't really have a way to heal, so it kind of doesn't matter anyway. Double attack doesn't matter, but having more copies of it in the deck does. Trundle has all things Scroll Cold, which is terrifying. Anivia is probably fine. Most of Anivia's difficult things can be dealt with just by having mortal marks. And that's a Jinx's Stockpile, which I should have looked at first and then saved my money for. I totally didn't, and I bought cards that weren't all that useful. Those cards could have been in Jinx's Stockpile, which I'm sure would have helped me more. Don't draw our champion. That's very bad. The reason I wasn't afraid of this adventure was because we could just play Teemo and kill everything, and we did find Teemo finally, so we're okay. Very nice is amazing for me.
Prepared for anything. My people are counting on me. I'll scout ahead. Mistake.
Not sure why they haven't dropped Anivia yet.
Let the tide pour for my direction.
And I'll replace Armed Gearhead with Shallow Siren, just to trigger more traps. Get our mana gems back.
Swiftly.
I knew, and now I am. Strength and conviction.
I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
Don't mind if I...
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Not really sure what's happening here.
Washed away.
Like they've just been sitting on Anivia this entire time.
Eternal winter.
I think if I play Grandma, I win the game. Yeah. I think I'll just take more entrapment. Iterative improvement is nice, but I don't know. And Jinx's Stockpile, so we could have gotten mana had we saved money. All I had to do was not buy an extra card, and I didn't do that. So, check for I Am Inevitable on Lissandra. She doesn't have it. Actually, can't afford any of these, so it doesn't matter why I was checking. But either of the powers would have been good. We should be okay. I think we've generally been in a fairly good position. Since we picked up Mortal Marks, at least. And of course we don't draw a Teemo. Does 1 damage. 1 is not sufficient. So let's drop Shadow Swindler. Get rid of Lissandra. We can play Essence Thief here. And we attack with everything. And we'll play Entrapment. Looking for Buried in Ice. Did steal a Lissandra, which is nice. I think we want to play Nami though and capture here. Oh, that Ice Shards is very bad. Can't stress defense though, so actually worked out pretty well.
You cannot fight the code.
Shallow Siren has when it hits, draw 1. Don't have the mana for the Entomb. Could play this. It's not like the greatest thing. And we'll Entrapment again. Looking for more Buried in Ice. And here's Teemo. So this will make a full board, which we'll just remove. And our life is pretty good. Came at exactly the right moment.
Ages pass, but I am eternal.
Shroomsplosion. And attack. don't super know what happened there. I have 2 Shroomsplosion. Probably playing both of them. That was a mistake. Should have targeted the other one. Still removed them, but we took a lot of damage for it. So I think they have ice shards. I think playing that card was actually a huge mistake. Can attack the scout here. And we eat the ice shards.
King of nothing without my aid. I will remind the world of true power.
Not sure how much damage this guy does on attack. Looks like only 24. A little sad. I am fortunately immune to my own ice shards now. And we have to drop Teemo here to kill that unit before it kills me. And now we're not immune to our own ice shards. So that's important to keep in mind. And drop Puff Cap Pup. This all seems okay. And we should win right here. It's closer than it needed to be. So, I guess the problem is that Shroomsplosion is single target, so you don't clear the board. And while Mortal Marks is good, it, I don't know, just didn't do quite enough to keep all the units down, so we ended up taking a ton of damage. We couldn't like switch out our Teemos very easily either to take advantage of multiple Wicked Harvests. So yeah, we just ended up taking like a ton of damage. This did work. Seemed okay, rough at a lot of points. Not really sure if I would suggest this. I think the Evelynn run was the easiest run, probably by like a wide margin of the 3 that I did. Could also be like Lissandra just isn't where we should be putting Spirit Blossom Teemo. He potentially works better into Viego, and I'm probably not going to do that, but if you want to try it, you know, feel free, let me know how it goes. I think it is probably going to be easier than what we just did, and we did get lucky by not having either All Things Grow Cold or I Am Inevitable on Lissandra, which I think would have probably lost us the run, and you know, that's like a 2 in 6 chance of showing up. So yeah, I don't think this is quite it. And I'm not sure I'm fully understanding Spirit Blossom Teemo, because it just feels like I'm struggling most of the time. So yeah, like when he was working well, he works really well, and when he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't know. Hopefully this helps. Maybe it's something you can do. Again, you can do the Katarina trick on him if you need to. That's, you just put 3 star gems, reroll your support champion in the beginning for Katarina, get Teemo on the board, get Katarina on the board, attack infinitely, win the game. So that is a thing that you can do. I don't think it's necessary, but yeah, this is definitely like a bit of a struggle. Honestly, all of them were. None of the Spirit Blossom champions have felt like incredible to play. I liked Mel more. I liked Mbessa like way more than that. Warwick felt pretty okay. I feel better than Thresh, so there's that. I feel better than Akshan as well. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Try it out, see how it goes for you, and hopefully you have a good time. And that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. Apparently I still have weeklies to do. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.